Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. Hey, what we've got is a good old-fashioned warm-up. End of January, early February. Gonna hit 40 degrees today. Probably about 30 right now. It was warming slowly. Got some sand laid out here so it'll crumble up. First we're gonna put a little bit of sand in these stalls. Then the idea here is wash the mixer tractor. That thing is very, very dusty and dirty, and then wash the new skid steer. First time washing it should be today. Right now the boys are in the milking parlor welding up some gates, them feed boxes, long overdue, never ending. Those cows, but that parlor, they'll get it up to snuff with Greg welding and Lee grinding and Mark's in there helping too. This morning when I locked these cows into the milk, I had another proud moment. Down this center section, I've got 44 stalls, and I kid you not, all the way down, both sides, cows are laying in properly. That's first time I've ever seen that. Once in a while you get one laying awkward, but all of them have been fixed. We're gearing up for another section, maybe next week, further on the west side of the barn, but those free stalls are paying dividends. Putting them at the right height. Less sand because you're not shoveling it out. They're just gradually as they get up, some comes out and gets kicked out, but so that's working. But that's what's going on today. Get done doing our washing and stuff. I'll give you an update and show you my new truck on how that's coming. The rocker panels are on and she's got a little fresh coat of paint and it's coming a long way. It's not done yet, but it's darn close. Let's go. Okay, skid steer in position. Yeah, this thing is filthy. It's time for this to get cleaned up. Can't wait to get her washed. She'll look great. This tractor is needing one bad. It's just been so cold, but like you guys know in life, timing is everything. You got to take advantage of the nice days while you can and get things done. She's a little bit lumpy, but if I can get it flattened out, they'll and they lay on it, they'll thaw it right out with their body heat. Yeah, I didn't quite get that where it needed to be. I don't normally do this. No, that's a piece. Do this much in the summer, you don't have to, but you have to. I make sure in the winter, I make sure it's right. I put some in last week over there, some other stalls when it was cold. It was lumpy like this, but thankfully they laid in it at night and they were just groomed perfectly. So as long as you can get them to lay in it before it freezes. Heavy-duty gate, boys. Yeah, this tractor is filthy. I mean, look at that. Time to clean her up. right, guys, mixer, 4430 mixing tractor, complete. That baby was bad. 7 months, not really cleaning it up. Now we got this bad boy. Not gonna be fun, but it's a must. Let's go. Boom. How you like that, guys? I wish I would have washed the mixer and tractor like that. That was a lot quicker. So check it out. Brand new machine. Probably close to 150 hours on it. Nasty job. A lot nastier than that. That was dust and grain dust. That was a bunch of crap manure in them rims. But doing that, I had a short story pop in my mind I wanted to share with you. You know, like I said, timing is everything when you're farming and in day-to-day life, guys. You know that. About 1992, I'm 10 years old. My dad, down at the dry cow lot, conditions almost exactly like this. Snow on the ground. To me, I was a kid, I was cold. I didn't want to go out. I was kind of being a baby. Well, my dad made me go down there anyway. He had a fairly new spreader. Must have been one of his first New Holland 195 manure spreaders. And you gotta remember, these barns weren't here. There wasn't any water right here. So I'm trying to think why he was down there power washing down there. But it was probably just easy access. Maybe he hauled the manure out down there that day. But he had me down there and we were scrubbing that manure spreader out. I'll never forget that. Thinking, why, at the time, I'm thinking, why is he doing this? It's cold. Of course, it's not when you're an adult. And at the time, his sister and my uncle were in town from Boston. I remember my mom was entertaining him. The husband was a dentist. I don't know if my dad particularly cared for him, to be honest. Hence, cleaning up the manure spreader. But bottom line is, whether he liked him or he didn't, he had a job to do. Timing, the next day could have been a freeze over, could go down to 0. He knew he had time to get the equipment clean. You get it clean. And he tagged me along, and I'm grateful for it now today, because I'll never forget that. And now, before I came here, I just told my wife, I have all these thoughts come in my mind once in a while. And I said, you know, I'm slowly turning into my grandfather and my dad. And it's just common. I think it's a common thing when you're around someone in the family so much, you eventually just turn into them. And I'm happy. I was happy to report that. She didn't really know what I was talking about, but we got a good thing going here. Let's go. I'm gonna hold this around front, check the fluids, but I just had it in when we welded a patch panel, so the fluids are fine. But I'm gonna grease the axles on that mixer. Had a dairy farm friend come and get a bull calf from us. Had a heifer calf, and we were talking about mixers. He's got a Penta, and he said that the wheel bearings go out, tire fall right off the dang thing. That it was like a common problem. And as soon as he said that, I said, I better grease my axles. So that's what we're gonna do real quick. And if you guys got a Penta mixer, does that happen often? Mixer out here for tonight's feeding. It's actually starting to cool back off now that I'm not moving as much as I was. Making our way back around front in the milk house. Let's check the progress on the milking parlor. The guys had some gates. Now, we got to do this about once a year minimum, and thankfully Greg decided today was going to be the day to do it. See, this gate here was all messed up, and he welded that. Some of these boxes, this one was good, were getting beat up. The cows will beat them right up. He put a piece of angle iron there, put another piece on the corner. They're so strong. Another spot here, he welded down on that one. And then another one here came apart, put a piece of angle iron on it, attached that up there. Yeah, they got one here, Another one down there. So quite a job. All three of them guys were in here doing that. They're gone now. I was out there for a while washing that equipment up. But there'll be more to do here shortly. A total team. We divide and conquer. Team effort, guys. 1965, Grandpa put this in. And it just takes a little bit of welding. And you can keep her going. See, he welded that apparently too. Yep. We're gonna get the oil changed in this. Kind of a funky setup draining the oil. The filter's not bad, but draining. Then I'll grease it, and then she'll be good to go. Had her on there pretty tight. Channel locks. Now Lee's taking off the skid plate so he can screw this in there to release the oil. That's why we got it up on these blocks, because it's kind of a funky design, but we like the machine. It is what it is. Nothing's perfect. Drain plan, getting in position. Oh yeah, there you go, Lee. Yeah, yep, she's released.
They don't put that in an easy spot.
No, they do not. I don't think she'll overflow, but she's getting full. Filters just got delivered. I got one for my truck and a skid steer. A little oil on this O-ring. Get this out of our way. Okay, they got me under here now. And this is just a terrible design. I'm not complaining. And this is off. This is about off. 2 fingers taking that off. And they give you this. Oh boy. Put this cap back on it. But we're about ready to start filling it with oil. Oh, got it one-handed. Lee's putting the oil in with a mason jar from 1974. Skid plate's going on. Well, Lee had a ratchet. Deep well wouldn't work, so I grabbed a shorty. Oh. Okay, guys. Now, this pan can go back on while he's filling oil. That short bolt, was that on the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Yep. One more quart. It's right there. Check the hours. I'll put them down here, the date, so it'll be a reminder. $188. $188. Well, guys, switching gears, I'm going to show you this truck, but my tires came for it. I'm going to be swapping tires out. So last one, not sure if you've ever seen a tire machine work. thought I'd show it to you. So I've got this down on here, and I've got a pedal here, and that's to break the bead. See, there's the bead. I'm off it, and we'll put the hammer on it. Bead's broke. Put this on here, gas pedal, a lot of power. That's off. Now we got to put it on the bottom here, like so. Very physical. Let it work. And there is your tire. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put some bead sealer along this rim. Make sure it don't suck any air. Probably not necessary, but I've got it here, so that's why I'm gonna do it. Tires. This is for taking off old weights that might not help it seat properly. Okay, so now the fun part. He's got a rotation on them, so I gotta put them on the right way. Just gonna try to snug this the best I can, and I'll use a bar. That bar in here. Here, down there. Okay, and we're on. Get some water on here. That's why that went on so hard. I forgot to juice it up. It helps. Hitting that gas pedal, working its way around. These definitely mount easier in the summer. I usually get to this point and I just use a bar to finish it. Take the pressure off that. I gotta get this out of there. Yeah, you don't ever want to mess with a tire guy. These guys are strong. Alright, we're close. We're close. And we're on. Put the air nozzle on. A little bit of an air leak. Take this off. He's on. We'll get it blown up so it's proper PSI. We'll check the bead for leaks. Guys, no leaks. All mounted up. Let's go put it on. This up here. There she is. Center cap. Okay guys, tires are on. So the truck update, it's very close to being finished. Yeah, those are 305 70s R16, so they're quite a bit bigger. And we cranked the torsion bars up on this truck, so it's sitting a lot leveler. Rocker panels, cab corners complete, painted. Interior's vacuumed out, windows are clean. Rust bottled for now. Tailgate was painted to match. Waiting on a bumper and a fuel door cover. But other than that, she's pretty much about done. Those tires did a lot for it. This truck actually sits up now. This thing's come a long way since you've seen it. But we're this close to getting it out and driving it. And I'll do a side-by-side on this old girl, what she used to look like, and what I'm driving now. If you guys think you'd rather keep what I got now or start driving that. That's GMC 2500. It's got 170-some thousand miles on it. That's what my car about has. Got the 6.0. Remember, we put fuel lines, brake lines, brakes all the way around, now tires, rockers, cab corners. Interior was in great shape. I'll show you that more when we get it outside in the future, but it was super clean. Never really smoked in or trashed. You can just see, I vacuumed that all out and armor all it, but you can't see that until you get it outside. But on that note, guys, that's the update. A lot went on. Winter's still here. We're in February, so let's get the work done and stay safe out there. Oh, side note, my history videos, I'm gonna end up putting them on my other channel I've created, History with Kip. So there wasn't enough viewership, I feel like, putting them on this channel. This is main for day-to-day operations, dairy, cash crop farmer, my life. I put my family on there, but these educational history videos I'm gonna put on a separate channel. So if you wanna subscribe to that, that's History by Kip. Search that out, subscribe to that. Those videos will be going on there. I'll be having a few. Put a lot of time into editing them, and they're pretty detailed. But if you like history, get on there. So on that note, take care. If you value out of this video, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Take care.